we live here? Gotta pull it up. I gotta make sure that we're live for a second. I think we are. Man, I wish that I could see what was going on with the live. It says we're live. I'm gonna open up my own live and mute. And I'm going to pop out the chat. So now, if anybody is flooding into the chat, if people are coming in, let me check here for a second. Put in anything in the chat if you guys can hear me, or if you guys are in the chat. Let me know. Let me know if you guys can hear me, and if you guys are here. Let me know. Type in chat if you guys can hear me. Move the camera a little bit this way. That's good for now. Yeah, that's good for now. Let me know if you guys can hear me. Man, how do I figure out how to have like that pop-out chat thing that I had last time? My stream, yeah. Huh. It's not there. I don't know. But I have the chat right next to me. Give me 1 second, guys. And just so you guys know, I may possibly be doing a live hot toy purchase on here. I'm actually going to double check it right now. I'm going to double check it right now. If you guys can give me 1 moment. Make sure that's still in stock. Yup, it is. I'll be buying Obi-Wan Kenobi today, boys. I know they released the Deadpool one, but, you know, that one is actually not going out of stock yet. It did yesterday, but I don't know. It did yesterday, but, like, now it's not. So, yeah. I wish I could know. I think when the frame rate when the whatever it is drops below 4,000, I think is when the thing is going to start glitching. Let me see if there's anybody in the chat here. Hold on, sorry guys. Sorry this is taking so long. We have a few people watching. Okay. Wait, what? Oh. Well, you know, that's fine. We may not have as many people in the chat today as much as we did on Sunday, but hey, we got some stuff to cover, and I got a new hat. In case you guys couldn't tell, I put my Deadpool and Wolverine pins on my Deadpool hat. I'm wearing this plus a Deadpool shirt, and I also have Deadpool shorts that I'm going to be wearing to the movie next week. And I honestly can't believe that I can say that Deadpool and Wolverine is next week, because that is really wild to me. And I did watch a whole 43-minute interview with the whole cast when they were in London or UK, and they had Dogpool with them. But yeah, that was really cool. I loved like hearing the questions and like what they had to say about the film and everything like that. It was really cool. I love watching those prior to films, especially films this big. It's so cool to like just watch like interviews and stuff with the cast and stuff prior to the film, especially when we're in this era, like point of time. It's just really cool. The Fake Collector says hi. Hi, Fake Collector. Oh, perfect for him to be in here because I think I'm going to be buying a hot toy in this live stream. Obi-Wan Kenobi, the one from the Clone Wars, because I have this whole plan for my hot toys and how I want to buy them and everything. And I get Obi-Wan Kenobi. I finish my Clone Wars collection with him and Anakin because I have the Anakin one from the Clone Wars. So if I get that duo together, Obi-Wan also comes with a clone trooper helmet, so I could put that in the middle with them to kind of signify that it's the Clone Wars. And then I'm going to get Deadpool and Wolverine, Iron Man and Captain America. I'm not getting Thor anymore. Then I'm going to be doing Robert Pattinson's Batman and Heath Ledger's Joker. I know they're not from the same movie universe, but they're both my favorite iterations of the characters. So, and then I'm going to get Toby and Andrew to finish the trio of Spider-Man, and I'm going to get Kingpin to finish that little Daredevil section of my collection with Daredevil, obviously. And then I'll just be able to get whatever I want now. I mean, at that point, because I'm just going off of that. I'm pretty sure you guys can't see it. Can't, because I'm doing my info. But I will be getting Obi-Wan in today's stream. So, yeah. Hold on. If you guys have any questions about Deadpool and Wolverine, Hot Toys, or San Diego Comic-Con, because we're also going to be talking about San Diego Comic-Con too, because there was apparently some leaks about what Marvel could be announcing that I was just hearing about right before I clicked to go live, because honestly I forgot I was going to go live today, and then I remembered 20 minutes ago, and I was like, oh shit. So I made a quick little thumbnail, took a picture of me with the hat, did some of that stuff, and it's a very, very sloppy thumbnail. But we're making it work here. We're making it work. Do I have any horror movie stuff? No, I'm not really into horror movies and everything, you know. I know some content creators are big in horror movies and they collect horror stuff. I get scared easily, and I'm too scared to watch horror movies. So I haven't really gotten into that genre. Although sometimes I do feel like I should watch a horror movie. Sometimes I'm in the mood to watch a horror movie because I want to get myself scared. But I'm not really big on horror movie stuff. I try to stay away from that stuff, not because the fan base is bad or anything, just because I don't know. I don't like horror movies that much. I know that they're horror movies, but they freak me out. Some of them do. Some of them not as much, and I wouldn't have a problem with watching them. But it's just I don't really want to. But I mean, hey, if somebody said, you want to watch a horror movie? I'd be like, sure, why not? You know? Movies that are either based off of true stories that are horror movies, or movies that are based off of a scenario or prompt that would actually happen in real life, or what terrify me the most. So I would stay away from those. Supernatural stuff doesn't really scare me at all. I mean, it used to when I was little, but you would like a Hot Toys figure, but they're out of your budget. Yeah, I know. Yeah, they're pretty expensive. They're very expensive, and they're very hard to sell too. Because I sold two of my Guardian. I sold my Avengers Endgame Rocket and Avengers Infinity War Star-Lord a month ago, and people bought them for in total I had made almost $300, and then the amount that I actually got was only $100, so it's not even worth it to sell them because it's so difficult to actually get money when you sell them, because eBay and those places like to take more than half of your money, which is what happened with me. I mean, I should have gotten 200, but they only gave me 100. Especially the Deadpool and Wolverine. Yeah, I mean, honestly, they're not as expensive as I thought. I mean, when they released Deadpool yesterday and they said that he was going to be releasing next month, which is insane. Now that he was $380 when they released him, and I was like, oh, I mean, if that's going to be such a high demand, why wouldn't they make it higher? Today they did. Now it's at $405, which is insane. And with a pre-order, it doesn't give you shipping. So, I mean, I have like a discount code because I watched like hot toy figure collectors on TikTok. So, but yeah, they are very expensive. They are very expensive. You would probably be shocked at how much I spent on my Daredevil figure because I bought it off of eBay. Because there's actually some like good website. There's actually some good sellers on eBay that have sometimes good prices, but it's usually if you want to go there to find like a hot toy that's old that you really want, just go there. But when I bought Daredevil 2 years ago, let's just say it was over $500. Yeah. Let's just say that. But yeah, I'm going to. But I have like a whole entire plan and everything for my collection. So that's what I'm gonna be going off of, and I'm gonna be very wise. Like, you know, I'm still young. I'm not like paying rent or anything, so I'm not doing anything major with my money. So what I'm gonna be doing is I'm just gonna be saving my money and limiting it to specifically hot toys because I want to build a really cool collection. Because I've been into action figures and getting like cool like limited stuff like this that nobody else really buys, like stuff like that, since I was like a little kid. So to have like an ultimate collection like that would just be awesome to me, and that's just like a dream come true to me, honestly. And yeah, I mean, also this Deadpool and Wolverine pin right here. If you guys haven't gone to David Buster's, I suggest that you do, because they have like this really cool claw machine and everything. I won everything that you could win there when I was at David Buster's last week. I won the pins, I won Deadpool bracelet, and I won a keychain. It's not like two exciting things, so I mean, it's not very exciting. There's like a 99.99 and there's like a 1 in a million% chance that you would actually even get like a signed thing by Ryan Reynolds, which is wild to me. But yeah, I don't know. I definitely did not try to get it. But yeah. Can you guys believe that Deadpool and Wolverine is next week? Because it was like a year ago now when we just got revealed the Wolverine suit. Like that was a year ago, like tomorrow, I think, right? Like, it was like mid-July last year when they first revealed the Wolverine suit. I like the videos you did not that long ago when you did your own MCU phase idea. Yeah, I do enjoy doing those sometimes. It's just I don't do them that often because if I'm being honest, it's very tiring because I'm like trying to think of like, well, I mean that's an exaggeration. I feel like I'm using that as an excuse. It's just, you know, those videos are fun, and I know that people enjoy them a lot, and I keep saying, oh, I'll do more, but then I never do, and I always end up choosing the easy way to just do, like, reviews and stuff like that, but I'm probably gonna, I know I just made fun of myself for saying this a lot, but honestly, I do kind of want to do one, but I want to do different themes, like create my own X-Men universe and create my own Avengers universe, create my own Star Wars universe, and it's difficult to do. Okay, I know people have asked you to do it about Star Wars, but it's difficult to do it with Star Wars because, I mean, I don't know. I could try. I'll probably try, but like doing your own Spider-Man universe, like I think that would be cool. Let me know. Do you guys think that would be a good idea? Like making my own phases and universes based off of one centric team or character. Like if I do a Spider-Man universe, an X-Men, Avengers universe, I could do an Iron Man universe, bro. Like, would that be something that you guys would want to see? Like, instead of it just being what if I did the MCU, like, would you guys want to see what if I made my own Spider-Man universe or something? Because I would definitely do that. That would be, first of all, that would be so much more easier, and I feel like that would be so much more fun to do because you have so much creativity when you do it based off of one character. But let me know if you guys think that would be like a good idea that you would like to see. Let me know in the chat, because I could start doing that tomorrow. I could post that tomorrow because what I've come to the conclusion with is that I enjoy doing live streams more over the summer, and instead of like short-term videos, you know, which is weird to me why I would do that, why I would assume that, because I picked up from last year over the summer was probably my most inconsistent summer I've like ever done YouTube before. Um, but I went live a few times, not on YouTube but on Twitch, which I'm not going live on Twitch again. I'm just saying I'm not doing that because I get nobody in there because nobody knows that I have a Twitch. And I enjoy it more. Like I did a live stream where I was doing a little watch party at San Diego Comic-Con for Invincible, and then I tried to post a reaction to the trailer from a clip from Twitch, and it got taken down. But yeah. Do you think in Spider-Man 4, Tom Holland's Spider-Man should have the Todd McFarlane eyes like in the concept art in No Way Home? Though, those are like Todd. I'm. Do I think are they the eyes that I'm thinking of? I'm so sorry. I think I know what you're talking about. I definitely know what you're talking about. Do I think? Oh yeah, I knew you. Yeah, honestly, I would kind of hope that they would stick with like the suit that they did at the end of No Way Home. And I've always felt that Tom Holland's eyes for like the Spider-Man suit have always been the most comic accurate, I guess you could say, for some versions of the comics. And I think the closest that we've gotten to the Todd McFarlane one is definitely Andrew Garfield's TASM 2 suit. Definitely. But I don't know. Someone would have to edit those eyes onto the suit so I would be able to tell if that would be something that would look cool. I mean, I think it would look awesome. But if they did that, I feel like they would have to change the tone of blue and red that they have on the suit as of right now and like tone it down a little bit. Because like from the pictures and stuff, like you could see from the pictures, the Spider-Man Tom McFarlane stuff, like it's like darker. I'll show you guys. I mean, you guys probably already know, but it's like darker, like darker blue and stuff, and they have sort of a light blue on the Tom Holland suit. So I don't know, but yeah, I mean that would be cool. I would just need to see like it actually on the suit before I can make a judgment. You know, I don't like to judge things before I see them because that's like when people were judging the Superman suit before we even saw it in motion. And now people are glazing it and loving it. I'm not glazing it, but loving it respectfully because I do love it too. Because it's brighter when it's in the sun and stuff. Like, I think James Gunn was tricking us because from the set photos it seems like there's two different Supermen. Or at least one battle damage suit and then a normal suit. But I think that there could be two different Supermen. But again, it would make total sense if it's battle damage. I'm going to take this hat off now. I'm going to take the hat off, and I'm going to leave it right here. Have you seen the Captain America 4 trailer? It looks great. Yes, I have seen the Captain America 4 trailer, and I agree with you on that statement. It looks awesome. I am one of those people that absolutely loved Falcon and Winter Soldier. I had such a blast with it, and that to me is still the only Disney Plus show that has ever worked in a 6-episode format where I've enjoyed it the whole way through. Besides, Miss Marvel kind of fell apart in the last half of the finale, but Falcon and Winter Soldier, I loved every minute of it. I loved every single second of it, and I was a sucker for Sam Wilson becoming Captain America. I was so happy when that happened, and when they changed the title to Captain America and the Winter Soldier, I was so happy. And then when they announced Captain America 4, I was so pumped, and for a long time, that was my most anticipated Marvel movie over Deadpool and Wolverine, and in some respects, it still is. I'm going to be honest. In some respects, it still is, and I think the trailer was phenomenal. Now, I may be glazing a little bit, but I'm not going to lie. I think that the Captain America 4 trailer was really great. And I am so excited to see Sam Wilson take on that shield, especially because he has no super soldier serum. And that's going to be a really interesting dynamic. And I'm very excited to see Harrison Ford as the president. And it's very convenient. Very interesting timing with some of the stuff that was in the trailer compared to some stuff that's just recently happened. I'm not talking about that, by the way. But I'm so excited to see Red Hulk, and I just hope that they don't. The only thing that I'm hoping is that they don't end up shying away from Sam Wilson and giving him time to, like, I hope they aren't afraid to hurt him, because he's definitely going to get hurt when he fights Red Hulk. And that's leading me to speculate that they may give him a super soldier serum, and I really hope that they don't. But I mean, they could give him like a temporary one, like Temp V and the boys and stuff, But I doubt that. I feel like they would. I mean, I feel like they would, but I hope they don't. But regardless, I'm very excited, and I loved the teaser poster. It was a reference. I think it was a reference to the one for the Winter Soldier, and that also became Marvel's most like Instagram post. That teaser poster for Captain America 4, which is really crazy, and a lot of people seem to have liked the trailer, which makes me honestly really happy because people didn't seem to be too excited in the movie, especially because it was rumored it had such a high budget and stuff, which got me thinking a little bit. But then I'm like, it's probably for Red Hulk, honestly. Alright, guys, I'm going to prepare for this hot toy. I'm just going to do it. I'm just going to do it. I'm just going to do it. I'm just going to do it right now. I'll get to your other questions in a second. I'm just going to need to finish this up. It'll take like 2 seconds. But I'm very pumped for Captain America 4. You guys have no idea. Oh no. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna get to your question now. Shipping. Yup. Okay. I will get to your question right now. Supposedly Hulk is supposed to show up in the movie, and I think that they should fight Red Hulk. I think he turns back into Savage Hulk when Red Hulk beats Smart Hulk and turns into the Savage Hulk. I'm honestly not gonna lie here for a second. I think Mark Ruffalo will make a cameo in the movie. I don't know if we'll see Hulk. Because, again, I don't really want them to shy away from... Because think about it. If that happens, nobody is going to be talking about Captain America and Sam Wilson. They're just going to be talking about the Hulk versus Red Hulk fight. I am so down to see that fight happen. Don't get me wrong. I want to see that fight happen. But maybe in a different movie. Maybe in Avengers 5, maybe in World War Hulk, whatever they decide to do, whenever they decide to bring back our Hulk, our OG Hulk, and have him fight Red Hulk. But, I mean, honestly, I feel like that would just shy away from Sam Wilson, and I think that I do have a feeling that we would see an Avenger show up, like possibly Mark Ruffalo, but as Bruce Banner or Smart Hulk, but definitely not Red Hulk. But at the same time, if they do that, I'm like, they're just teasing us, because then they would just be having Hulk show up and then not fight Red Hulk, who's in the same movie. I mean, I think I'm the only one that likes Cap's suit and Cap 1 when he's on the stage in front of the women. I love that suit because it looks... Yeah. No, I like that suit. It's just... I mean, I don't see the problem with that suit. Like, with the little, like, the wings and stuff on the side of his helmet and stuff. I don't mind it at all. I personally thought that was a really cool suit, and I thought that was a really great reference to the first comic when they did that too. But that is definitely not a good battle suit, because it looks like it's just made out of like just some soft cloth or something, Like if they made a modified version of it that had the same color texture and everything that was made for fighting, I would be like, yeah, go ahead. And I would have loved to see that, and that would be something that would be... Just think about this for a second. That would be so awesome to see in Secret Wars. We see a variant of Captain America played by Chris Evans where he's just in that classic suit. That would be awesome, dude. That would be so cool. I would love that. Because I do like that suit. I love it when the MCU goes comic accurate. And my small little gripe about the film, Captain America 4 so far, what we've seen in the trailers, is I don't like that he gets a darker suit. I know that people are saying, oh, that's his stealth suit. I sure hope it's his stealth suit, because I do not want the white suit to be a one-off thing, you know? I really don't, because that suit is one of the best. I'm just going to say it right now. I know I'm glazing Falcon and Winter Soldier and Sam Wilson. That Captain America suit is one of the best suits that we've gotten in the MCU in the past 5 or 6 years. And I was just blown away when I saw it. And I know I'm glazing Falcon and Winter Soldier, but I loved the show. I loved Falcon and Winter. I thought we got 3 bangers in a row with those when Marvel was releasing Disney Plus shows. When they released like 6 Disney Plus shows in a year, I thought we got 3 bangers in a row. I thought we got WandaVision, one of the best things Marvel's done. Falcon and Winter Soldier, one of my favorite things we've gotten in the MCU in the past 5 years. Loki, the best Disney Plus show. I put it over X-Men 97 in my ranking. I didn't rank it on the channel because I don't know why. But yeah, I would definitely put it over X-Men 97. But that may just be because we've gotten more out of that show. We've gotten 2 seasons now, but again, both seasons only had 6 episodes, so technically X-Men 97 has sort of caught up to their like episode count, so we spent equally amount of time, but the episodes are also shorter and everything, and we haven't seen the end of X-Men 97 yet, and the end of Loki was one of the best endings to a character for the MCU, I think, and the finale of Loki was one of my favorite pieces of Marvel content we've gotten since Endgame. I mean, I rewatched that finale for New Year's, and when Loki sat down on the throne was when it hit midnight. So, I mean, in reality, it's what you put on a New Year's when the clock strikes midnight, and that's what you really love. I mean, I did Endgame one time. I had an idea to do, like, when all the Spider-Man land together, like when Tom Holland lands is when it strikes midnight, but that's kind of a lame idea. How do you think Smart Hulk should turn back into Savage Hulk? I think in the Hulk movie, the leader shows up and controls him. Oh, that's a tough question. There's 2 ways. One way that I feel like Marvel could easily write is just say, oh, Bruce notices that the Avengers are struggling in Secret Wars or Avengers 5, and he's like, oh, I need to help them. And then he, like, injects him with some random thing, and then he turns into Savage Hulk. But I do like the idea of the leader showing up to control him. Or maybe he gets manipulated by some villain that just pisses him off, and it kind of breaks the restraint that he has on the Hulk right now, and it just lashes him out, and then he goes absolutely berserk after not being out since he fought Thanos. I mean, the whole running joke in Infinity War, which is one of my only gripes with the film, is that the Hulk gets turned into a joke, and he's just a little, like, afraid of Thanos, which doesn't... I mean, I get it, but I don't like how they made that into a joke, you know? Like, I don't know how that... I don't know why they would do Hulk like that. I mean, I guess they had to nerf him because Hulk is possibly one of the only ones who could have taken him on, but clearly that was proven wrong, so you could have still kept Hulk in there while we know that he's not going to be able to defeat Thanos. But, I mean, Smart Hulk, I feel like it's going to be some sort of thing with, like, his family or something back on Sakaar that's going to, like, either make him go berserk or something. Like, maybe somebody back on Sakaar kills, like, because he had Scar in the end of She-Hulk, and we had, like, the teases of World War Hulk. So what if something happens to his kid back on Sakaar if he goes back there? I mean, we know he brought him to Earth in She-Hulk, but maybe he's going to go back, and then they kill him, and then it just makes him go absolutely insane because it's... I mean, they killed one of his family members, you know? So that could be an idea, and that would be a great way to lead into World War Hulk. I mean, I think that would be, honestly, a great way to lead into it. Or not great, but it would be a decent start on a way to lead into it. But, yeah, I mean, that would be a pretty good way to lead into World War Hulk. And, I mean, Smart Hulk right now is basically just Bruce Banner in a Hulk body. So, I mean, hell, even one of the Marvel heroes could try to convince Bruce to make some sort of serum to turn him into the Hulk because they need him. So, I mean, it it's something that I really want to see. I really want to see Savage Hulk come back, and I feel like Marvel has heard our prayers for that, and they're probably gonna bring him back. I would hope. I mean, as of right now, I don't believe he's gonna be in um, Avengers at all. So, you know, hold on, guys. Hold on. Hold on. I have to check this out real quick. Uh, 15 $50 since 15. All right. Next question. Honestly, I hope the main Avengers come back, but not as variants like other but not as variants like either Doctor Strange or Doctor Doom or Deadpool could go back and bring them back. I mean, that would be like, are you saying go back in time to get them? Because I feel like that would be the only possible way to do that. Um, but yeah, honestly, I would like. I mean, like seeing the OG. Like, I feel like that's just a given. I feel like that's just gonna happen in Secret Wars. Like, I mean, do you know how awesome it would be to see all the OG 6 Avengers from the first Avengers just be lined up together to help take down whatever threat that they have that's going to be in Secret Wars now that I hope gets announced at San Diego Comic-Con. We're actually going to talk about Comic-Con stuff later. So, because there's been some rumors that I don't really believe because I've never heard of people getting rumors for Comic-Con before. And hey, it could be from that Disney hack. And also, do you guys think that the Boys episode is gonna get pushed now? I feel like that's something that people have been speculating about. I don't, because people have been speculating because of the fact that they haven't released a final episode trailer like they have been doing for all the episodes of The Boys, and they didn't release that trailer this week. Honestly, I don't think they're gonna delay it because I think they're just trying to save all the surprises and excitement of the finale and just not show anything, because maybe there's big surprises in it, who knows? Like, maybe Soldier Boy comes back, or Maeve comes back. Maybe A-Train dies. I mean, I honestly think that may happen, but then I also have the little voice in the back of my head saying, yeah, you know, I don't think they're going to kill him, because I feel like they're trying to deceive us. Yeah, back in time, yeah. Well, yeah, they could do that. Like, I feel like if Deadpool is in Secret Wars, he would probably, like, take one of Doctor Strange's sling rings and just go in different times and just gather the Avengers together and stuff. That would be something that Deadpool would definitely do. But at the same time, Doctor Strange would probably be like, we need them. And I don't think Doom would do that, because I don't think Doom is going to be the main villain of Secret Wars. Although it would be pretty awesome to see that. I would be okay with it, as long as they set it up well and they have Doom play a role that's going to set that up in Fantastic Four, because we know he's going to be in there. He could do something in Avengers 5, or I don't know. But Doom, I feel like they could do, and maybe they should, because if the whole next saga of the MCU is going to be based off of mutants, where are you going to fit Doom in there? I mean, I know you could probably mix things up and make Doom... Well, I mean, no. Wait, never mind. It's not going to be mainly mutants. It shouldn't be mainly mutants. That's what I feel like a lot of people, including myself up until now, have been thinking. It's going to be a lot of mutant stuff, but we're going to get the occasional Fantastic Four film. So Doom is probably going to hopefully be like a Fantastic Four-centric villain. And then, like, the end game of the mutant saga is probably going to be some sort of X-Men fight. I mean, it could be Avengers versus X-Men. I would be okay with that. I'd be down with that. But Doom... It depends. It depends on how they would introduce him and bring him in for Secret Wars or wherever, Avengers 5. Kevin Feige doesn't want to mess up the ending of Endgame, but Deadpool, well, yeah. No, Deadpool would just say screw it. He wouldn't care. And at the same time, Feige knows that we all want to see them back. I mean, it's just like Ryan Reynolds and Hugh Jackman saying we aren't going to touch the ending of Logan. People think that they are because there's been like leaks and stuff. I mean, not leaks, but people are speculating that the woods that they're in is from Logan. And I'm like, guys, part of this movie is about them or joining the MCU. They're probably in the Sokovia woods. Probably. If they are in the Logan woods where he was buried and where he died, I wouldn't have a problem with it. I would just want to see how they deal with that. Because there was a very unreliable source that reported what the first 35 minutes of the movie was about. And New Rockstars talked about it a little bit. And I'm like, why would that happen in the first 40 minutes? And why would they have something so big show up in the first 40 minutes? And such big details show up that they just lie about it? Like, that is not happening. Also, RDJ wants to play Iron Man again, and also Chris Evans wants to play Cap, or he could play Nomad when he's not Cap. See, here's the thing. A year ago, RDJ said, I'm done with the MCU. That was a big chapter in my life, and it's closed. And then, like, 2 months ago, he was like doing an interview or something after the Oscars, and he said that I would be open to coming back. You know, he like totally switched up on his opinion and what he said a year ago. So people took that and were like, "Oh, did he get called to go to join a Deadpool or Secret Wars or something?" I'm like, Deadpool? I don't know. It would be awesome, but I don't know. Secret Wars, 100%. And Chris Evans, obviously, he's a great guy. Of course, he would want to play Cap again. But I think that he's going to play Human Torch in Deadpool, and it's going to be some, like, good joke or something. Or, hear me out, Deadpool finds the actual actor, Chris Evans, kind of like how Chris Evans was in Free Guy, like the actual actor, like he was playing himself, and Deadpool just lights him on fire, and he says flame on. That would be pretty hilarious, wouldn't it? I just thought of that. That would be pretty funny. But playing Nomad would be cool. I mean, I feel like people would want to see him play the OG Cap again, you know? High Noon Media. What's up, T-Bull13? I think Chris Evans should come back as Nomad since Sam is Cap. Yeah, that's true. But I mean, for Secret Wars or something? For Secret Wars, I feel like they should bring him back as Cap. But it would be cool to see multiple different variants. You could have one as Cap, one as Nomad. Have like 3 different Captain Americas team up and stuff. That would be pretty awesome. That would be pretty cool. To like have 3 different Cap, like have Sam Wilson, OG Chris Evans, and Nomad team up would be pretty cool. Or have like all the Chris Evans team up. That'd be funny. That'd be funny. I'm not gonna lie, that'd be pretty funny. But yeah. Or Hydra Cap. That wouldn't be a bad idea. See, now you got me thinking about if they could do this for Secret Wars. Like they could bring in like 5 different variants of Cap in Secret Wars, and we wouldn't know. I mean, we wouldn't know until the film came out. All right, guys. I'm about to do it. I'm about to drain all my money and buy this. You ready? It's $400 down the drain, guys, but it's okay. I'm still going to have a decent amount left over. Oh, brother. Oh, brother. Oh, brother. Here we go. Do I click pay now, guys? See, I get very anxious when I do things like this because then I'm like, I don't want to lose all my money, but then at the same time, I'm like, oh, I chose to do this. But, yeah. Alright, I did it. I'm not even looking at it. I'm not even looking at it. I did it. I did it. My ordering is being processed. Guys, what do I do? Did I make the wrong choice? Thank you. Oh, yay, the order was confirmed. Okay, I will be getting my Obi-Wan Kenobi figure very soon. Let's go. They better give me a discount on the next figure that I buy. The next figure that I buy is maybe going to be Deadpool. The new Deadpool figure. We'll see. The sacrifices I make to make my collection look beautiful. I wish they did an Avengers vs. X-Men a couple of years ago so we had an OG Avengers fight. I mean, here's the thing. They could still do an OG event. See, this is what I was saying last time we went live. Marvel has to do stuff outside of the MCU. They have to make projects and movies outside of the MCU. They need to. It's the only way that they can make stuff like this happen. They could have the OG Avengers lineup fight the X-Men. Just do it not in the MCU. And honestly, that's actually a thing that we have to talk about for San Diego Comic-Con, because that actually may be happening in animation. So let's just jump into that, honestly. So, as I was making the thumbnail for this live stream, because, again, I honestly forgot I was going to be going live, there was some stuff that I was listening to a podcast about some reports of MCU stuff that could be announced at San Diego Comic-Con from a source that people don't know about. I mean, from a source that people are aware of, I guess. And they said Avengers 5 announcement for director and writer, because we've gone through a lot of those. Not as much as Blade, but we've gone through some writers for that film. And it's about time that we get an update on that after 2 years. And, you know, Jonathan Majors stuff. We don't know who the villain is going to be, which I hope they tell us who the villain's going to be. I hope they tell us who the villain's going to be, who the director is, who the writer is, and what the lineup of the Avengers is. That may be a lot to ask, but I hope so. I really hope so. And then there's a rumor that Marvel is developing their first animated film. Now, Marvel did do an animation studio announcement where they announced they're making a whole studio for Marvel animation now, for like X-Men 97 and stuff, but they're not going to make that just for TV shows. They have to do movies. And if they're doing animated movies, it's got me thinking. I hope Marvel doesn't go with the X-Men 97 route, just do an X-Men 97 movie. That would be cool. But but an animated movie is a perfect way for them to do something like Avengers vs. X-Men with the OG lineup versus the X-Men. It's a great way to do Midnight Suns without having to worry about Blade. You could do Blade without having to film anything. You could just do an animated Blade movie. You could do an animated Midnight Suns movie. You can do so many different things with that, and that would honestly, because some of the ideas we wanted to see that won't come true could just happen in animation, and we would still be okay with it. Like how the DC has their own animation universe and everything, you know? That would be cool. But, you know, guys, I'm a little bit scared. My order. Oh, brother. Well, one part of my collection is complete. My Star Wars side of the collection is complete. I only have 2 figures, which is all I'm going to need for that. I mean, I'm still going to have a decent amount left, and I'm going to use that decent amount to possibly get some other figures, because I have to get Deadpool and Wolverine next, but those are 2 pre-orders, so I don't know about that yet. I also have to get Iron Man, Cap, Batman, Joker, Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man. I have to get Kingpin for the Daredevil section. And then after that, I'm probably going to end up getting a new Tom Holland figure, because I'm that one I've had that for almost 3 years, and it's really starting to show its age. It's my first hot toy, so I'm going to keep it, and I'm probably going to display it with a halo light over it, because it's the thing that started this whole madness of me buying expensive figures, which, I mean, I guess you could say is a good thing, but most people would say that it's a bad decision that I made to buy that, especially with how much money I've actually spent on these things. But yeah, I've just bought Obi-Wan. Pretty happy about it. Although I do wish that, I mean, the cooler figures are going to have to wait. Obi-Wan is cool, and it has the rolling eyes and everything, so it's an up-to-date figure. But, the cool figures like Iron Man and Batman and Deadpool and Wolverine are going to have to wait. I'm not going to get Wolverine until around this time next year, because it's a pre-order. Deadpool, on the other hand, will release next month somehow. But, yeah. Those San Diego Comic-Con leaks are a little bit sketchy. I don't know if I want to believe them. I want to believe that animation film. I want that to happen, because they can do whatever they want with that animation studio. They have a TV studio, animation studio, and the movie studio now. So they can make an animation studio and have some awesome opportunities to make some things that we've wanted to come true for a long time come true. I'm trying to think of ideas that they could do now. They could... Oh, God. I mean, I know they could do an X-Men film. They should do a DC... No, that goes against totally what I just said before. I was gonna say they could do what DC's gonna do and make animation stuff, but have it be connected to the main universe. That would just totally. Who should be in the new Avengers lineup? I'm gonna make a Google Doc about this. I'm making a Google Doc about this. Pull up Google Docs here. The source for everything. Oh, there's my live. I have my live pulled up. Let's go to Google Docs here, and let us share. Let us share the screen. Display. Oh shit! What am I doing? What am I doing here? Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Okay. Let's look. Let's do a Google Doc here. Hold on, guys. Let me move my camera a little bit. I'm gonna move my camera, and I'm gonna shrink myself here, and I'm gonna go right here, and I'm gonna go right there. All right. Okay. Let's do this. Let's do this. Who should the new event? I'm gonna Avengers lineup. Avenger. Oh, that I totally botched that up. You gotta have the obvious one. Sam Wilson. Oh God, Sam Wilson, Captain America. I definitely spelled Captain wrong. Let's mix it up a little bit. Maybe you could have. Actually, no, Captain Marvel. Captain Marvel. She would be a good asset to the team. Shuri. Oh, Jesus. What is wrong with my spelling? Shuri. Black Panther. Now, I don't know about this character's MCU future, but I'm just going to say She-Hulk. Because I don't think... I mean, I'll say Bruce Banner. I think Bruce Banner is going to be on there, but as a scientist. As a scientist, though, not as, like, a smart Hulk, maybe. What's that? That's already 4. I mean, he could be a background character. He doesn't even have to be on the team. He could just be a scientist. She-Hulk. Fuck it. Put Wong there. He's everywhere now. Just make him part of the team, too. So you got Sam Wilson, Captain Marvel, Shuri, She-Hulk, Wong. Oh, God. What other ones do they have? I would say Photon, but she's in a totally different universe now. Oh, brother. Am I blanking on characters now? Am I seriously blanking on MCU characters? I'm supposed to be an expert on this. Oh, Jesus. Let me pull up the chat. War Machine, you're right. War Machine. But at the same time, like, I feel like they're just gonna retire him eventually. I feel like they're just gonna retire him at some point. Oh boy. Yeah, I'll put War Machine on there, or no, Ironheart. Nah. War Machine. What's that? Is that 6? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's 6. Sam Wilson, Captain Marvel, Shuri, She-Hulk, Wong, War Machine. Deadpool and Wolverine? Nah. I don't think they're going to be part of the team. Wolverine definitely part of the X-Men. Deadpool, he's probably going to be... He's his own dude. He's probably going to be doing his own thing. You know? He's probably going to be doing his own thing. And then you have Bruce Banner as a scientist. I don't think see, it's difficult because there's so many characters on so many different paths now in the MCU. Like you have Bucky, he's not going to be on the team. You have Yelena, who's not going to be on the team. You have other characters that have joined like the MCU. Doctor Strange. No, okay, Doctor Strange is on his own thing with Clea, I think is what her name is. I think he's going to become his own person. That's why I put Wong there, because everybody loves Wong, but he's also the new Sorcerer Supreme. So he's going to have a higher power. And Spider-Man, I feel like I don't think he's gonna be a part of a team anymore. He may be technically considered an Avenger until he leaves the MCU, which is fine. But I feel like now that nobody knows him, I feel like he's gonna join the street level characters and join Daredevil and the Defenders and like occasionally help out the Young Avengers or something. You know, like I feel like he's gonna be his own person now. I don't think he's gonna be associated with any teams. I do think he's gonna show up in Secret Wars and Avengers 5, but probably Secret Wars, not Avengers 5. But you know, Shang-Chi. See, I feel like that's the same thing. I mean, I know he actually was in contact with the Avengers in the post-credit scene. He contacted Bruce Banner and Wong and Captain Marvel about what the rings really were and stuff, but I don't think he'll be a part of the team. I just don't see his character being a part of the team. I mean, I feel like he's going to be his own person too because he's so powerful with those rings. I mean, I feel like he's definitely going to be an ally to the Avengers. I don't know if he'll be actually on the team. He's definitely going to be an ally, though. He's definitely going to be somebody that's on their side and willing to join the fight with them and stuff like that. But he's definitely going to be in the next few films. Shang-Chi 2 is also another thing that I think they're going to announce at Comic-Con. But, yeah. Oh, you guys can't even see me, right? You guys can't even see the thing right now. Shit. Sorry. Ooh. Now you guys can see it. Now you guys... Oh, my God. I'm so sorry. I didn't know. I didn't know you guys... I forgot that I did that. But, yeah, this is what I think the lineup is going to be. I feel like that's what the lineup is going to end up being. So, yeah. And also, guys, I need to find a new wallpaper for my computer, because this Spider-Man one, I just found out yesterday, is actually AI. I think it's actually AI, and I didn't even notice until I noticed that Spider-Man only has 4 fingers, and that I don't even know what that building says. I just realized it, and I feel so dumb. Because I did not know AI can make such a good Spider-Man. And I noticed it when I noticed that he had 4 fingers, and that he wasn't even doing the web flip thing. I was like, what? Hawkeye or Thor, Hawkeye, Ant-Man? Hawkeye, maybe. He's officially in retirement. Ant-Man, you're right. Ant-Man is a possibility. Ant-Man and the Wasp are definitely... I'll add them. Ant-Man and the Wasp. Especially the Wasp. I feel like it's her time to join the Avengers too, because she was always an OG member, like in the comics and stuff. And I know that the actress is taking a break from acting and everything, but maybe she probably won't be by Secret Wars. I mean, I'm not sure. Or Avengers 5. I mean, that's in 2 years, so we have time. But Thor, I don't think so, because he's sort of a father figure now to Gore's daughter. So I don't think he'll have time to be on the Avengers. Again, it'll probably be just like Shang-Chi. He's definitely going to be on their side and fighting with them, and he's still considered an Avenger. But if he's not, I don't know if he'll be on the main lineup of New Avengers yet. I mean, he'll probably make some sort of appearance in Avengers 5, but as one of the main runner-ups for the whole team, I don't think so. I feel like he's stepping away from the superhero stuff, and I feel like Secret Wars is going to be probably his last time, Hawkeye's last time, Scott Lang, Ant-Man's last time, Doctor Strange's last time, and we're going to pass it over to people like like Captain Marvel, Shuri, She-Hulk, Wong, and the Wasp and stuff like that. And Hawkeye's already on retirement, but he's definitely going to be coming out of retirement for Secret Wars. Although I don't know how Hawkeye would fit into such a big event like Secret Wars. We'll see. I hope they include him, because I love his character. But I mean, I think that would definitely be a good lineup. Some of these characters aren't going to make it out of Secret Wars, though. Like, we aren't going to have... I feel like we aren't going to have this lineup of Avengers for the new Falcon. Maybe. I could see that happening, actually. I could see Sam Wilson going up to Captain America in Brave New World and be like, hey, you want to join the Avengers? You know, like something like that. New Falcon. But like he would be one of the people. He would basically take the place of Sam Wilson when he was Falcon, like taking watch over like the sanctuary and stuff like that, and then joining the fight when needed and stuff like that. But I still think that this will be the main lineup of Avengers that we see, like the main six. I feel like these characters would be the main six. Then you have Ant-Man the Wasp there, New Falcon, Bruce Banner, Thor. I'll put Thor on there just for the hell of it. Thor will be there, but he's not going to be part of the main field. I mean, I know he's been there since the beginning, but I feel like that may be a reason why he's not there, because they want to shed light on newcomers like She-Hulk, Wong, Shuri, people that we've only seen really like once in the MCU. Like we've only seen Sam Wilson as Captain America once. We've seen him as Falcon a lot, but only Captain America once. We've seen Shuri once as Black Panther. We've seen She-Hulk once. Some people want it to stay that way, but I don't know. The New Falcon we've only seen once. Ant-Man the Wasp we've seen a bunch of times. War Machine we've seen a lot. We've seen him since the beginning. We've seen Wong a lot, but I think that they're definitely going to show light on him, and he's going to be kind of like part of the mystical aspect for the Avengers. New Falcon is definitely going to be a big part of it too. Torres, I think that's what his last name is, Torres. He's going to be part of he's definitely going to be part of some of the people that, they shed light on because of the fact that they're new and that we haven't really seen much action from them. But yeah. How long have we been going live for? How long have we been live? Because I need to go get a sip of water. Just about an hour. Ooh. I need to go get some water. I think I'm going to go get some water, guys. Is there any other light that I can use in here? Guys, I'm sorry. I'm hopefully getting a new camera pretty soon, like around end of August. Like I was looking at one that has like a ring around it that actually lights up everything. I know the computer screen lights me up, but there's something like that kind of dims it a little bit. But trust me, the setup is going to have a major improvement come August 28th. Mark my word. Mark my word. I'm going to go live on August 28th that night, and you're going to see a totally different setup. Mark my word. I'll be right back. I'm going to go get some water. I'm going to go get some nice old water. We back. Got my Captain America Civil War water bottle that I've had for years, that I still love. Oh, possibly Hercules to replace Thor. Are they still going through with the Hercules thing? I feel like I feel like he was set up to be a villain, no? I feel like he's going to have an Adam Warlock sort of arc in the MCU. He's going to be the villain in Thor 5, and then he's going to kind of make a turn and just guard the galaxy or the universe or whatever. I'm just checking Twitter here for a second. Oh yeah, guys, who do you think Lady Deadpool is going to be? It could be... I feel like if we're going to be realistic here, I really hope it's not Taylor Swift. And I wouldn't mind if it was Ryan Reynolds, his wife, if it was Blake Lively. But I would be dying in the theater if the camera went up and it was just Ryan Reynolds in a blonde wig. That would be so funny. Like, Would it not? Blake Lively? Yeah, I think that's what it most likely is going to be. But you can't deny that it would be pretty funny if if it was just Ryan Reynolds in a blonde wig, and people are like analyzing what their body looks like and stuff now, which is just insane. Just wait until the movie comes out. It comes out in 10 days. I'm seeing it in 9 days. I'm going to one of those like fan event things at AMC, and they're giving you a free keychain, which I hope it's not the same keychain I won at David Buster's. But yeah, I'm very excited for the film. I'm so glad that I got the first screening at my theater for it because I don't want any spoilers. And I'm honestly, next week, I'm going to get off of some social media platforms. So if I'm talking about stuff on Tuesday when I go live, because I'm going live every other day now. So I'll be live on Saturday. And then I'll be live on Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, Sunday. And then Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. It repeat. Honestly, but some Sundays I may not go live. But it's mainly gonna be I'm mainly gonna try to do Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, Sunday. Some weeks, like probably next week, I'm not gonna go live on Sunday. This week I probably will. Next week we got a lot to live stream about. So if I kind of don't know what I'm talking about on Tuesday, don't be surprised because I'm probably not gonna have social media stuff around me because usually the week of films I usually get my phone. I usually just put away, I delete social media off my phone. For Spider-Man No Way Home, I totally just didn't use my phone for a whole week because I did not want to see spoilers. So I was very serious about it then. I'm not as serious now because I know I still have the same enjoyment for the film. There's going to be spoilers out there after Monday because Monday is the world premiere in New York. And if I'm in the dark on Thursday and I'm like, and people are like, "Did you see this for Deadpool?" I'm gonna be like, "No, I didn't." Get out of the chat because I don't want to be spoiled. And yeah, do you guys think that the Boys episode is gonna be delayed? I don't. Because of recent it's wild how crazy the Boys have predicted things because they filmed this season 2 years ago and they predicted like everything that has happened in our world. If I'm being totally honest, I feel like people are just overreacting about it. People are definitely just overreacting about it because it's the finale. I don't think there's probably so much that this finale sets up for the final season that they can't show any footage. I mean, there's rumors that Maeve is going to show up. There's rumors that Soulja Boy is going to show up. It's just like The Boys season 4 episode 8. The Boys fans think Prime is oh no, that is not what I was talking about. But yeah, people are posting fake episode 8 trailers. It says it will release on July 18th, so it's still set to release. It's still set to release this week. And I feel like they would have made an announcement about it. Like, look at this stuff. People are making wild, like, things. Like, this is just... no, bro. And they better not push it back. See, it still says air date July 18th. They're not moving it. I don't know why people think that. I mean, I get why people think that, but at the same time, like... dude, people are overreacting. Like, seriously. Like, I mean... are the Boys writers and the Simpsons writers like the same people? Because how are they able to predict shit like that? No. Yup. Looking at some Hot Toys, guys. You want to know what my next purchase is about to be? It's about to be this one. I'm sorry, but I have to pre-order it. That I was gonna get the Deadpool 2 one, but dude, come on, it looks really good. And then after that, I'll pre-order this bad boy here. That'll come out next year. It'll come out next year. This is the one I just bought to complete my Star Wars collection. And I'm pretty excited to get it. I mean, it's not my most desired figure, but if it's necessary for me to get the figure so that I can continue on making my dream collection, I'm gonna do it. But yeah, 8 things in my cart. Yeah, no, that is not true. Oh, maybe it is. Maybe it is. Maybe it is. Maybe it is. But yeah, this is the Kingpin one that's made. I mean, I like that one. I'm thinking about like getting like red paint and putting it on his jacket and shirt and like on his face and stuff to make him look all like bloodied up and stuff. What, like as he's fighting Daredevil. What's the cheapest hot toy? The cheapest hot toy ever? Well, the cheapest hot toy that's on my list to build my collection is Kingpin because it's $163. The second cheapest is Captain America, which is surprising to me. Then it's Batman. Yeah, it takes a dramatic jump. Then it's Tobey's Spider-Man. Then it is Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man. Then I believe it's Iron Man, which has actually dropped in price a lot, and I'm very happy about that. Then I believe it's Joker. Yeah, Joker is pretty expensive, but I mean, come on, can you even judge them for that? Like, the head sculpt for Heath Ledger looks great. And the in-art Joker is already sold out, so it's not like I could get that one, because that one's a little bit cheaper. You know what, I'm going to look at, like, I think you're asking what the cheapest, what is the cheapest hot toy? What is the cheapest Hot Toys? Hot Toys figure. Well, they do have this one on Sideshow coming out at the end of the year of Magneto, made by Huno Studios, who actually makes some pretty. They started their lineup of like comic book Marvel stuff, and this one's really cool. I like what they're like. One of my favorite things about it is that it has actual magnetic hands, but the Huno Studios ones are the cheapest ones, I think. Like their Wolverine one on Sideshow is $160. It's very for that value, it's very significantly cheap. And yeah, they definitely don't make Hot Toys under $100. I would be shocked and happy if they did, but sadly, when you buy one figure, you get sucked into buying the rest. So, I made that mistake 3 years ago. So, I made that mistake a long time ago. I joined the wait list on here or the RSVP for Deadpool on Sideshow before I saw that Deadpool was back in stock. I mean, Sideshow does take a little bit long to get figures. That's why I go on Pop Collectibles. Me buying that hot toy today, I can remove that from my wish list now, was the first one that I ever bought from you. Oh, and also, if you guys are fans of The Flash, the TV show, this was announced at the beginning of the year for $176, and it's up for pre-order. And it's of my favorite suit in the show, and look at how beautiful that looks. Like, that looks great for a figure like that. Like, So-So's toys are very generous when it comes to prices, and I really wish that I knew when this is going to release, because if I did, I would buy it. I mean, you guys do not know how much I am attached to the Flash show. I binged it last year, and it's the future Flash, but it's of my favorite suit. And they also announced other figures too from the Flash. Let me look at So-So's toys. They announced other Flash figures. They also have really cool figures of the boys. See, they announced Wally West too. He's a little bit cheaper. Come on, load. That one looks really awesome. That looks really dope. I think by far the coolest one though is definitely Reverse Flash, which I mean makes sense because it's the most expensive. So, I mean, I got to meet Tom Cavanaugh this year, and look at how amazing that head sculpt is. Like, I want to get Reverse Flash and Future Flash and just have them fighting together eventually. Like next year, I want to buy those two. But I feel like they're gonna go out of stock immediately. How many Hot Toys do you have, and how much is Vader? How many Hot Toys do I have now? I have 3 on display. I have Anakin Skywalker, Tom Holland's Spider-Man from Spider-Man Far From Home in his black and red suit. And I have Daredevil. I have 4, which is of Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man from like the old Hot Toys in 2014. And that one is currently in the box because that may very well be my worst purchase that I've made on a Hot Toy. Because I got it, I accidentally immediately ripped the box, and I thought it was going to be worth something. It's worthless now because they released the new Andrew Garfield one. So I'm like, oh, that was kind of pointless. But now it's in a box. I'm not going to sell it or anything. I mean, it doesn't go for that high, so there's no point. I can't get it for how much I bought it for. You guys do not want to know how much I bought it for. I really don't like. That was probably my worst decision. And how much is Vader? Well, I just looked at it. The Vader from the Obi-Wan Kenobi series has gone up to $500. But I think they released a new one. Don't get too shocked yet, because I think that they have some. Yeah, they have a slightly cheaper one. The regular edition. That's just like $40 cheaper. And then I'm gonna look up Vader for you because I know they have other figures. Darth Vader. Like they have like an Empire Strikes Back figure. Yeah, they have Empire Strikes Back for $444. And they have an Empire Strikes Back figure for $500. I don't know what's so different about this one. Because he comes with a blue lightsaber? I don't know. But if I had to suggest one to you, from what I've seen, this is probably the best one to get. But I would definitely get the cheaper one, because I believe it still comes with a mask like that. Like you can make a classic out of him. Like you can make him like in his classic suit. But the reason why I recommend it is because you won't have to go through the hassle of taking off his arm, like taking off the Hot Toy arm, to make the lightsaber light up. And with the older ones, you probably will have to do that. Because I got the Anakin one, and that came out like 2 years ago. Yesterday, I was trying to do that for like 30 minutes to try and do that. Because I was like, you know what, let me try and learn how to do it. Because I've always been scared that I would break it. But at this point, I'm like, it's not going to be worth anything anyway. Because they're already making new Anakin Clone Wars figures anyway. So I'm like, oh, let me just try. And it is not budging. So, and I also kind of cut myself a little bit when I did that. But like this figure has like a little box that you connect to the lightsaber and that you can hide in the back of the figure, and then it just lights up the figure, which is honestly way better. And that's what the Obi-Wan figure that I ordered comes with, which I'm very happy about. Could you do a video of your Hot Toys collection? The thing is, my collection isn't that big yet. When it gets to be bigger, yes. When the Obi-Wan Kenobi figure comes in, I'm going to film an unboxing video for it, like a quick 60-second unboxing and review for it. I can show my whole collection, not just my Hot Toys. I can make a video about, because I have a lot of stuff. I mean, let me tell you, I was addicted to Funko Pops before Hot Toys. Every Hot Toy collector starts out with their Funko Pop phase. And I have a lot of Funko Pops. I mean, I have a lot here anyway. I'm still subscribed to a subscription for every 2 months I get Marvel Funko Pops. And let me make the screen bigger here. Every 2 months I get Funko Pops. Like in a box. Oh wait, you know what? I'm gonna keep that so that it lights up a little bit more. And this is one of my favorite ones I've got. It's like a blue Spider-Man with like a rose and stuff. It's really cool. I got this awesome light up Moon Knight one that doesn't really light up, but it's still really cool to have out. I have my Art of Invincible Season 1 book here with my Invincible Ultimate Collection 11, signed by Robert Kirkman. And I have an Invincible Funko Pop right here. And if you're wondering what this giant shining bright light is over here, it's my Guardians of the Galaxy light. And you can obviously see I had the Fantastic Four right there. I have Moon Knight, Loki, Goose the Cat. I have Adam Eve, Omni-Man. I have a bunch of DVDs there. I have like Shang-Chi ones, and I have a lot. And you can even see that I have some over here too. I have some right there. Those are X-Men 97 exclusives. Then I have some more above it, which you can't really see because the lighting in this room sucks, and I need new lights. Like, I kind of made a mistake one day, And I was like, you know what? I need to get new LED lights for this room. And I decided to rip them off the wall. And now I can't reach the wall, and there's just LEDs on the wall that I can't even use because they're just ripped apart. I made a big mistake that day. But honestly, I'm going to get lights, and I'm going to make sure that nobody notices that. And then I have a lot of Funko Pops over there. I have a lot over there. No, not over there. That's a desk. I have a lot over there where my TV is and stuff. But most of the Funko Pops, I have some in my bedroom too. Which honestly is way more organized than this room, but I still love this room. But most of my Funko Pops are in the boxes now because I'm switched to Hot Toys, which is probably a financially horrible decision for me to make. But I will do a collection tour video soon. I'm not going to do it until I get this Hot Toy that I just ordered, though, because that would just make the most sense, I think. But, I mean, if it's something that you want soon, I mean, I could film one tomorrow, because I would honestly love to film that. Like, I have a lot of exclusive not exclusive, but I have a lot of popcorn buckets, and a lot of crazy stuff. I have a lot of, Jesus. I have, like, a lot of popcorn buckets and stuff like that. We've been live for over an hour. It's, like, pitch black out. Oh, OBS disconnected? Huh? What happened with the stream? Is the stream good? It says the stream is good, I think. Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. We're going to have to figure that out soon. Yeah, I mean, I will do a video of my Hot Toys collection soon, though. I'm going to put a little poll up here. What am I going to make the poll about? Would you want? Would you want to see a collection tour? I'm going to do one anyway, but just to get the opinion, let's see. But yeah, I would love to do a collection tour. Are there any other Hot Toys that you want to, like, know about since you may get one? Because I can look them up. They're all on here. But let's just take a second and appreciate this Deadpool one here. It's a significant improvement from the Deadpool 2 one. But if there's any other Hot Toys you want to ask me about, like I know you asked about Vader, it ranges between like 420 to like for 20, I think, for a normal Vader figure. But I would recommend getting the one that's like 160 because it comes with that really cool like thing and simple way to light up a lightsaber. But yeah, if there's any, and this is probably gonna be the figure that I end up getting like eventually. Oh, some DC. Well, I'll show you the Spider-Man. This is one that I'm gonna get eventually because my Tom Holland figure that I have right now is one. But this one's also really cool too. That is a really awesome one. It's not a priority one though. Oh my god. This is still a pre-order though. This is still a high pre-order. Okay, it's gotta load first. Trust me, it's gonna be worth it. This is a really cool figure. Oh, I don't know what that is. I don't know why. So you got God Emperor. You got God Loki, God Emperor Loki. It's God Emperor Doom. You can't like this comes with like the actual like artisan hair, like real artisan hair, like real hair, like realistic hair, not real hair but realistic hair, and it comes with like the throne and stuff, and it's just such a cool figure. Like dude, like that is something that would look beautiful. I don't know when it's coming out though. That is a really cool figure. You wanted some DC ones too. DC. I mean, they have a normal Stormtrooper. Let me look at DC here real quick. Let's look at Batman. They have some pretty cool Batman ones. Okay, but I'm not gonna lie. Some of the Batman ones, the articulation and movement on them aren't great. Like Ben Affleck Batman ones Christian Bale, like those ones. But the Robert Pattinson, if you're gonna get a Batman figure, get the Robert Pattinson one. Oh my God, we gotta look at the Spider-Man figures. There's a lot of them. I mean, they have Miles G. Morales from the end of Across the Spider-Verse, Miles from Spider-Man 2. A lot of them are kind of outdated because you can. Oh, the Mysterio one is one that I really want to get eventually. This one is really cool, the Mysterio one, because I just love how it looks. Like, I've seen it in other people's collections, and I'm just like, wow, that looks really cool. I mean, oh my God, what is wrong with the internet? Are you guys? Is it like glitching for you guys, or is it just my internet? Apparently, there's like rain outside. I think some areas it's raining right now, so I'm not sure. But you can't lie. This one looks so detailed. This is so cool. I gotta show you guys the Iron Man one that I might be getting. And then I'm gonna start to wrap things up a little bit here because I'm gonna end up having to leave pretty soon. I'm gonna end up going. This Venom one is really awesome. This Venom one is sick. Like, this is from Spider-Man 2. Like, this is a massive figure. You guys have no idea. Like, this is actually a huge figure. Like, Hot Toy figures are like... Oh, wait, I'm not even showing my screen. Oh, crap. I thought I was showing my screen the whole time. Shit. Yeah, now I can show you. I froze. Oh. Well, then I'm gonna have to wrap... I'm gonna wrap things up here in like 5 minutes, then. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna wrap things up in like 5 minutes. Get the regular edition, though, unless you want to get a really cool, like, base for it. It said OBS is disconnecting and reconnecting. Yeah, I'm going to end up leaving, guys. But I'm just going to try something quickly. Just hang with me for a second. Hang with me for a second, guys. Hang with me. Window capture. Chat. Yep. There we go. Chat. It's right there. I can put chat right here. Alright. Yeah, it said chat disconnected and reconnected. So what I'm gonna do, guys, if you can still hear me and everything, I'm gonna end that poll quickly. I'm going to end the stream. It was a good stream, long stream. Oh God, we're dropping frames quickly. I'm gonna end the stream. I will be ending the stream now. I will see you guys on Saturday when I go live. No, wait, not Saturday. I'll see you guys on Thursday when I go live again. We'll talk about the boys finale and stuff like that. So I will see you guys then. And yeah.